Code Monkeys, and welcome back to Superhero Month. Today I'm going to be talking about a relatively new comic series that I absolutely love. It is called Invincible. Reading Invincible has been some of the most fun I have ever had reading superhero comics. The story centers around this kid named Mark Grayson, the titular character, Invincible, who is the son of one of Earth's greatest heroes, Omni-Man. Mark's father, who comes from another planet, passes his superpowers down to his son. Mark is in his late teens when his superpowers finally start to blossom. He becomes the superhero Invincible and starts looking to basically make a name for himself in the superhero world, and to kind of live up to his father's legacy. At least, that's how it starts. The first few trade paperbacks of this series kind of lull you into a false sense of security. By all accounts, for a while, Invincible just seems to be kind of a standard, if fairly creative, comic book series. And then, boom! Enormous plot twist comes around that changes everything. Suddenly Mark's life and his family are turned completely upside down. And from that point on, it is pure, unadulterated awesome. This series is so well written, it amazes me. The problem is, it's really hard to talk about this without spoiling you on the plot twist, which I refuse to do. Trust me when I say that this series is completely and utterly fantastic. The writing is top-notch, the character design is top-notch, the art style is top-notch, everything is great. Probably my favorite thing about this series is its visual look. The art style is both detailed and minimalist at the same time. Kind of contradictory, I know. What I mean is that the art is kind of stripped down to only the most important of the details. Unlike a lot of superhero comic books which have this really complicated art style to them, you know, where there's lots of details drawn and everything, and there's like, you know, a whole bunch of shading and cross-hatching all over stuff. This has a much more simplistic art style, and it's more about color than it is about line. And the whole thing just looks beautiful. And if all that isn't enough to convince you to go check this out, I've got one more thing that might tip the scales. An average trade paperback of about this size from Marvel or DC is usually going to run you about 25 bucks or somewhere in the neighborhood. But this trade paperback? It's only like $13. That is a great price for a trade paperback. Please go check out Invincible. I love it. It's fantastic. It's one of my favorite comic series of all time. This one easily gets an ultimate recommendation. And I really wish I could tell you more about why, but I can't, because it'd be all spoilery. Please go check it out. Go, now, go. Credits. Really wish I could tell you more about why, but phone.